Yo, what's up tankers, welcome back to the channel. MrSchnitzel in the house. In today's video I will be talking about the 114 SP2, the new tank which appeared a few days ago in World of Tanks Blitz. It's a tier 10 Chinese collector heavy tank. So we still have the crates available in the store right now. We can buy, I don't know, this bonus bundle or just only the crates. We got also the Kampfpanzer 70 cavalry right now available also in the store. I will be doing a short showcase tomorrow about this tank because this tank is also fun to play, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's focus now on this tank, the SP2, 114 SP2. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you my, let's say, neutral opinion in the end of this video. So before we start, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys, if you are new watching my content and interested for more content and stuff about World of Tanks Blitz, and also just gaming content. Even sometimes I just post random content, not even about gaming. So stay tuned, subscribe, and never miss a video again. About this tank now, so we got a good penetration if we use calibrated shells. If you don't use calibrated shells, you will have only 300, I don't know, 25 of penetration, and that's really not enough to pen, for example, I don't know, the Type 71, 60 TP, Badger, E100. So those tanks which have really well enhanced frontal armor. So go for calibrated shells is better. I'm also going for the enhanced gun laying drive because this tank got really a pretty long aiming time and we need to make it shorter. Also refined gun, because this tank without refined gun, wow, got just no full gun dispersion, so we must go for the refined gun. I'm going here for the improved assembly to have more hit points because I'm gonna show you later, with the armor inspector we can't maximize the armor of our hull. It's anyway trash, anyone will pen you, and the turret is so strong that also you can't make it better. You will block shots whatever with or without enhanced armor. That's why my tip for you, go for the improved assembly if you have this tank. Yeah, camouflage net or improved optics. I decided to go for the camouflage net. I mean, I'm anyway too slow. I anyway have a long reload time. I need so to wait until I finish reloading. This tank can't anyway play first line because we are too slow and we have a long reload time. So I decided to go for the camouflage net this time for this heavy tank, so that we maybe have a chance to be less spotted and yeah, aim and hit the target in peace without being spotted. That doesn't help anyway a lot, and going for improved optics doesn't help also because yeah, I mean, we have also even heavy tanks with better view range, and also of course it's the job of the light and the mediums to spot. But if it was a tank like the Type 71 or the 60 TP or another tanks which have really a very strong frontal armor, turret and hull I can rely on, so I will risk to go frontline, but it's not the case with this vehicle. That's why I'm playing it like this. Engine accelerator and high-end consumables. So the point of consumables, we have no special ones, so I'm just going for safety first, going for the multi-purpose restoration pack, repair kit, and adrenaline. With that we will have, I don't know, with adrenaline a reload time of I don't know, 14.6 seconds or 0.5 seconds. Provisions, I'm using here the Peking roast duck and tofu soup. In addition to that, improved fuel for, yeah, of course, better mobility. So the DPM for this tank, it's really average. If you go for gun rammer, we have 2.5k DPM. Without gun rammer, 2400 DPM. That's okay, that's not bad actually. It's better than the most of actually the tier 10 heavies in this game, but still a very long reload time. Good thing is we have a very high alpha damage, 620 damage per shot, even more sometimes of course with HE shells. If you hit the Leopard, the Sheridan, the AMX, the Batchat, whatever, you will deal of huge damage, going for 800 or more of damage with one shot, or with precision fire with normal shell we can also deal more than 700 damage per shot. So that's, if you aim well, if you manage to hit the target, you will deal huge damage to your enemy. And also a good thing about this tank, a good positive thing about this tank, we have a lot of hit points. Look at this, 2,700 hit points, and that's really a lot and more than the most of the tier 10 heavy. So this tank, it's got good things and bad things. So, and if you know the strength of this tank and try to use it well, you will do good battles, absolutely. The penetration is okay using calibrated shells. The armor is yeah, weakness on this tank is we have big weak spots, and the hull we can't angle a lot. So yeah, that's the problem of this vehicle. In my opinion, the biggest problem of this tank is the armor, especially the frontal hull, whatever upper plate, lower plate, everywhere pinnable, whatever hull down or not hull down. And also another problem is the gun depression, only 7 degrees. If this tank got a bit more, it will be more enjoyable to play. But yeah, that's what we have. That's the facts, what we know about this tank. So let's check out the armor, and then you are going to go straight to the battlefield. I prepared for you some good situations to show you what can we do with this tank on the battlefield, how this tank is performing, and how to play with it with those characteristics what we have on this vehicle. Well, yeah guys, so this is the armor of this tank on flat ground. So we see their turret is pretty strong, but of course if the mouse using calibrated shells and uses his APCR shells, look at this guys, on flat ground you are just penable everywhere. Everyone will pen you. If we go hull down, we got a better chance to block some damage, but the problem is, as I told you, yeah, our gun depression is not the best to use it and to poke like that and try to do some, let's say, shots from your hull down position. You need always to risk more to show you more your armor, and you will be somehow penned. So yeah, so I don't know, let's take the Jagdpanzer 800 will also easy penetrate us. Okay, here even without premium shells, okay, and even without calibrated shells, it's all green for him. And here, as we can see, with or without enhanced armor doesn't make any difference. If the Yak go for premium shells, it's all green. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's like a light tank, all right. So, and that's why it's really a big problem. If you go here, yeah, hull down. Well, are we going to block something? No, even we are hull down, and the Jagdpanzer is not using calibrated shells, only premium shells. We are also easy to be penetrated by tier 10 TDs and maybe tier 9 TDs, and that's the big weak spot. The big weakness of this tank is the armor. If you go medium side, you will somehow manage to block some damage, but it's a heavy tank, should be played medium side, heavy side. But if you have an armor like that, that's why I was going a lot of times medium side, because I know that there I have a better chance to block some damage. Of course, if my team split and if my teammates go health medium and the health other side heavy side. So because as we can see there guys, yeah, on flat ground you're going to be penned and destroyed in few seconds, or you need to play very, very careful that you will not do any damage because you are all the time hiding and being scared of being penned. Yeah, that's the problem about this tank, but for that we have a lot of hit points, a nice alpha damage, a nice gun, and if we know our strength and weakness, we can, yeah, do actually great battles, and that's what I'm trying to show you here right now in the next battles that I prepared for you. Let's go. We are starting with this first situation here in Dynasty's Pearl. I'm going medium side, as we can see there, because if you have a look also at the minimap, there is another 2 teammates also going medium side, and we saw it a few seconds ago that it's really useless to go heavy side. Only if the whole team go heavy side, of course go heavy side, but in my opinion try always to go better medium side with this tank, so that you have at least some advantage on the enemy, so we can block some damage. Mediums and lights will struggle to pen your armor, not like the heavies and TDs, but still very risky. Don't push a lot because we are slow, we have a long bullet time. That means if you push and risk a lot on medium side, you will end up being surrounded by a lot of mediums and lights and being destroyed. Okay, so go there but careful, and also keep it in mind that you need to stay, even you're going medium side, near to your team, like I'm doing here. My team, another 3 teammates are not very far away from me, so that they can help me, okay, in those situations. Now the M46 tried to surround me. Bad idea, mate. I got you. So going already now for 5 versus 4, 4 versus 4. Look at this now. I'm gonna slap the Leopard with an HE shell. We can do a lot of damage with our HE shell if you penetrate. Here we go. Boom. 884 damage per shot. That's a lot. And now I'm nearly low HP, so the Leopard can finish me with 3 shots, but I will fall back, let him think that I'm running away, and then go out again and slap him again with another HE shell. Here we go, 700 damage, and then ram him again. Boom. So I was a bit lucky here in the situation that the Leopard was that dumb, let's say, because I don't know why he's trying to ram me. If he just stayed there, he could finish me with 2 shells. We know all the lower part with adrenaline got a very fast swallow time, but yeah, I was lucky in that situation. And yeah, so I'm gonna now try to do another shot on the E100, and we will go for a huge amount of damage here in this battle. Let's have a look. 4.5k of damage, and believe it or not, this is not an ace tanker mastery badge, even it's a brand new tank. There is some freak out there played with this vehicle a few days ago as the tank released, and yeah, I couldn't ace this tank. I even did battles with 5k damage and I got only first class mastery badge. Sadly, I forgot to record that battle. It was lost because I left the battle, and then sometimes, you know, if you leave the battle before it's finished because there was a sword in the end, you can't watch again the replay. And I did in that battle 5k, I don't know, 5,200 damage, and it was only a first class. That means this can happen only on European server. There is a lot of freaks playing with new tanks, make it so hard to be ace. Very good players, I think, obviously, and I think to ace this tank right now you will need minimum 5.5k of damage or even 6k of damage to get an ace tanker mastery badge with this vehicle. Even this tank is new, and even this tank is actually still rare. I think that one player who got this tank make it so hard for all the other players to ace this vehicle. And the next situation I got for you is in Ghost Factory, and as we can see here, my teammates went all medium side, and then the enemy surrounded us from the other side, from the heavy side, and now we are, yeah, just doing a normal battle, medium side versus heavy side from distance. And that's actually a good starting point for this tank. We need distance, and the enemy is far away, so I will try here in this battle to do some yeah, sniper shots from distance, and try to use this position as a hull down position to block some damage. So as we know, the turret of this tank is strong and hull down, especially against tier 10, 9 heavies and also mediums and lights. Be aware of TDs, they will be able to pen you, especially tier 10 TDs. Even you are hull down, you will get penned, okay? So be careful about that. But this is actually the perfect starting situation for this tank. The enemy is in front of you, a bit far away, so you can't get pushed, you can't get surrounded, and just wait there and deal your shots with your big gun, with your big caliber, with a lot of alpha damage. That's perfect for this vehicle, and that's how we should play with this tank actually. And you will do good, you will do great if you are playing with this vehicle like this. In my opinion, it's not a tank to rush, at least not in the beginning of the battle. If you see that your team is outnumbering the enemy team and you are, I don't know, 5 versus 2 then, or 5 versus 3, maybe you can risk something, but in the beginning it's the battle is balanced, don't risk a lot, and then slowly, like I'm doing right now, I'm seeing that we are pushing, we are winning this battle. I'm starting here to push more, and yeah, look at this. Oh my god, bro, E50, how did you miss your shot? Whatever, let's finish the VK. Here we go. Two versus 2, are we going to win this? I really forgot about it, to be honest. But if I added this battle to my favorite, it's not always automatically a win, but at least a good performance. Look at this, 775 off damage with precision fire. That's crazy. Look at this, the AMX 50 120 is nearly full HP. My teammate, what is he doing? He's right there, he's one shot trying to finish the Hori. I hope he will do it. And come on, AMX, poke, maybe HE shell. Come on. Well, I will take 250 of damage, better than nothing. And now I'm sure that I can just one-shot the AMX and also one-shot the Horek. And here is the advantage of this vehicle. We have a lot of hit points, okay? And that's, yeah. I will use that now to risk more and finish the last 2 enemy vehicles. So we are actually nearly always, if there is no mouse in your team, the last man standing with this tank because we have a lot of hit points. And just HE shell to make sure to do at least splash damage and finish him. So as we can see here in the white hands, it's really a good vehicle, okay? And we can still do good battles, perform good battles with this vehicle if we just know, as I told you, the strength and weakness of this tank, and if we just know how to drive this vehicle. Last but least, this battle here, and it's gonna be a long one, and we're going to do also here in this battle with the 114 SP2 a lot of damage. So even from distance, if you are in a good position, if you take your time to aim, we can hit the target, we still can hit the target. Of course, also if we are using calibrated shells. If you don't use calibrated shells, you will really struggle a lot to penetrate the tier 10 heavies, even you are using premium shells. Even here I was using premium shells, I wasn't able to penetrate that T57 heavy. So yeah, we have really some penetration issues here with this vehicle. Here we go. And especially, as I told you, if we don't use calibrated shells. If you use calibrated shells, we will have, yeah, less problems penetrating the enemy. So now I decided to go to the heavy side because all of my teammates are there and it's really useless to try myself against 2 mediums or I don't know, lights. They will just finish me, so let's take care of those tanks, finish them. We are here outnumbering them, and then take care of the rest. Don't go alone against 2 or against 3 thinking that you are a heavy tank, you will finish them. Finish always first the low HP tanks, enemy tanks, and then take care of the rest so that you create a situation that your team is outnumbering the enemy team. That's very important, and don't try to go alone against, I don't know, 2 full HP enemy tanks or 3 full HP enemy tanks. That's just useless. Even you think that you are better than them and you have a insane tank. Always try to finish the tanks which had already some damage and then take care of the rest. Very important. Another nice shot on that CC1 MK2 from distance. A very sneaky shot. Now I'm spotted and I'm trying to look around what's going on around me and which tank should I hit next. I will try to hit this dude again and boom. Nice, perfect. So already 3 versus 2. We got the full HP BZ68 and a one-shot Sheridan. Should be right now easy because I'm anyway nearly full HP. And I got another 2 teammates. Got low HP, but if I manage to penetrate twice the BZ, I think it's done. Maybe someone should try to finish the Sheridan, or I will do it by myself because he's thinking now that I'm reloading and he can just easily surround me. He missed his shot, but I'm too slow. I'm just too slow to go up there and finish him. But it's also risky to go down again now because he will just chase me again. So I need to stay here. I need to keep doing some pressure on him, let's say, so that he don't try to rush on me. Very important. Always chase your enemy, especially the weak ones, because if you don't finish him, they will finish you later, okay? Very important. Don't think that, no, I will go better for damage, okay, for your ego. I wanna go for more damage and then take care of that one-shot tank. I can do more damage if I now push on the BZ. Nope. Always finish the low HP vehicles. Here we go. And now it's easy. Now it's easy win, okay? The troublemaker is destroyed, the Sheridan, and now we can just easy finish the BZ68. Here we go. He that fella is already running away. He knows that the end is coming soon. He's trying to find a place where to hide. But dude, don't try it. We got you. Here we go. And again, hold down. The enemy can see only my turret. It's working. We can block some damage. But don't do the mistake and show your hull on flat ground to the enemy, because that will end up deadly for you. But not this time. Here we go. Another battle. A lot of damage. 4,700 of damage in this battle. Nearly like the first battle that we watched. And yeah, now we arrived to the most interesting part. Is it worth it or not to go for this vehicle? In my opinion, nope. Nope, just nope. If you, I mean, of course, if you want to have, if you are a new player, actually, this should not be allowed. If you are a new player and you want to have very fast, a solid tier 10 tank because of average damage, or because you just want to enjoy playing with a tier 10 tank, you can buy this tank. But normally, you should go through all the lower tier tanks until the tier 10 so that you learn the game. So that's the first thing. If you want to have very fast, a good performing tier 10 tank, you can do it. But I'm warning you that this tank is really not that OP. This tank is really not very good, not wow. It's just a good vehicle, a good tier 10 vehicle. But we have really much more better tier 10, even tech 3 ones for free tanks, like the Type 71, like the 6 CTP, like the VK, okay, the German tanks. That's my favorite right now, especially the Type 71 is the heavy tank in the game right now. Very universal tank, and a very solid tank with a good depression, a good armor. The 6 CTP, what I'm saying, the 6 CTP, I mean, because yeah, 6 in German, whatever. It's also a solid tank to go for. The Rhinoceronte, the Kranwagen, yeah, German tanks like VK72, okay, E100, I mean Maus. So we got really better, much more better tech 3 tanks and also premium tanks in the game. So that this tank, in my opinion, will not be my favorite one, and I would not suggest you to go for it right now. I just gone for it because I'm a YouTuber. I want to collect all the tanks in this game. I want to review every tank, every new tank. So I bought it and I'm showing you here this vehicle. But in my opinion, yeah, don't do it, guys. Or you just want to collect them, all the tanks in the game. It's a collector tank, it's cool. Or you want to have a very fast as possible, a solid, good tier 10 tank. Yes, why not? But for the rest of you guys who got already the tank that I showed, this tank is just, yeah, an average tier 10 vehicle that will land right now in the garage. I will no more play with it. Maybe if Wargaming or WOTBLITZ developers decide to buff this vehicle, maybe I will play with it again. So my suggestions are: buff the frontal hull, give it a small buff with a gun depression, and actually, what else? Actually, that's it. And a better accuracy. Better accuracy is gonna be nice. Better accuracy, yeah. Better hull, armor, and better depression, and this tank would be OP. Right now it's not, and that's why will be no more playing with this vehicle for the next days until the next buff. With that, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If yes, you know what to do. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new watching my content, and see you soon for sure in the next video, guys. Bye bye.